Tune in your sets, watch with friends as we journey back to days that we love. Pop culture tips, stupid quips, it's a show that geeks won't get enough of. Toys galore, all over the floor, we'll show you what we do with our time. Sit back and chill, cause it's all retro still. It's the Toy Amigos Live Monthly Show.
On this episode of the Toy Amigos, yes, we go to Malta. We have a good laugh and we'll talk all about it during the show. You're going to love this one. Plus, Joe goes to America. Yeah, the USA. Yeehaw. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, clap your toys together for Mr. Dan Plastic.
It's still weird. Still weird that you bring it in as if it's like just me on my own, but fair enough.
Well, he's the star of the show, Dan. That's why.
Well, you say that, guys. But I've come to the decision, or the conclusion rather, that so we're going to talk about Malta tonight, which you two gents went to the ToyCon in Malta and stalled out and met people and bought stuff and had all the times. I wasn't there, and I can only infer it's because the aggressive energy of the mullet that I'm cultivating currently. Malta's just not ready for this level of haircut. I just realised how bad this looks. So,
to be fair, that's still in there from the original run of the mullet.
Oh, is it? They've just
a little bit behind.
They've just got the Metallica Black album. It's the hot new sound.
They've got Power of the Force 2 on the shelves in the shops, and they've got Metallica Black album out.
Well, I'm hoping the Power of the Force comes back into popularity because I have quite a lot of Power of the Force figures at some point I need to shift. But yes. Anyway, hello, good evening. Welcome to everyone watching live and watching in the future. Hello to us in the past. How are you guys? Johnny, how's your week been so far? All good?
Everything's okay. Everything's all right. I'm having a lovely time. I've had lovely months hanging out with you guys and doing different things with you guys. We've had a good laugh.
And Blackpool yesterday, the first Northern Toy Fair in Blackpool you did?
Went to Blackpool. Not as exotic as America, mind. Him going to Texas. But it was all right. I went to Taunton as well. I'd never been to Taunton before. I didn't even know where it was. It was good though.
Where is it?
Portsmouth way, down south.
Ooh.
So Johnny's doing the UK seaside toy tour of all the great beaches, the principal beaches of the country. Blackpool, Portsmouth. Has Portsmouth got a beach? I don't know. And Joe's been off to. The weather, we've probably had better, more consistent weather than you've had. I know you sent some videos of it raining somewhat in
every time I go to America, it basically just immediately goes no and floods every time. Went to New York, flooded. Went to Texas, flooded. Went to everywhere I go in America, just floods immediately as soon as I get there. So, but it was a very good time, and you will see a video of it tonight of a little flavour of what we got up to.
Yeah, and I guess most importantly, did Noah have a good time and with the family and all that?
Noah had an amazing time. He did have a wobbly few days. We did think we were going to go and do a hospital visit at one point, but we were kind of, we'd got insured to the hilts because Noah's a diva because he's poorly. He's expensive to insure, so we get him per year. So this year's insurance, we've got to use it all up. We've got basically till about June. I think we've got to renew it all. But yeah, it was really good, and he had a really good time. It was really lovely.
Perfect. Well, because it's a bit of an international episode, let's get on with it. I want to see what you guys did without me in Malta. So let's run the part one of your is it Maltese? Is that the Malta adventure?
We made it to the airport. We're on the way to Malta.
It's going to be an amazing trip. We can't wait to be there. Show you lots of lovely toys and hopefully buy some stuff as well and say hello to all you lovely people from Malta. It's going to be an amazing trip. Just about to land.
So here we are. We've flown to Malta. I'm quite excited. He made it. He survived the airplane. It was windy coming in.
Oh, it was.
It was windy.
Very windy. And it went in very, very quickly, didn't it? He wanted to land the plane. It was like, oh. So I was very clenched for a little while. However, we've already bought toys, haven't we, Johnny?
Yeah, Bob, we've only been there like
There's a
10
man following
minutes.
us around with a bag full of toys. We've got no euros because we're inept. But there we go. We'll get euros in a minute.
So this stalls. So this is the venue. Here he is!
They're here!
So this is ToyCon. There's loads of stuff. Mario's here. Jonathan's over there somewhere. So this is where we're going to spend the next 48 hours, pretty much. There's loads of stuff we bought already. I'm excited.
And I'm in me short sleeves. It's warm. It's lovely. Wonderful Malta. We're here at last. We can't wait. It's going to be a great day tomorrow.
So there you go. Day one at ToyCon Malta. The weather is lovely. I've got my shorts on. No onesie for me today. I'm at the back area. You got a lovely view of the sea and stuff over there. So I'm just going to take you inside. I'll spin the camera around. So we have a little round. Jonathan, the organiser, we met last night. He's having a drink on his Coca-Cola bar. Boat. So it's going to get loud in here. But let's see if we can find Joe. So it's early birds at the moment. So there's some people already dressed up. They're going for the biggest cosplay in Malta ever, the biggest amount of people. And we attacked over here. There's Joe on a stall. We've been busy already. So the stall is looking cracking. We managed to rob some cupboards. We nicked them at the hotel. Stall's looking good. There's the big man.
Well, you say that was where I was keeping my clothes. But Johnny had them out the hotel this morning. Brought them in. Back of the taxi, no problem. We travel light and we travel with our wits about us.
Wits about that, right. We bought some hooks. I love these Toys R Us t-shirts.
Can you call them hoops?
Hooks.
You got some hoops?
Hooks. He's taking the mick out of me, Mum's taking the mick out of me. So we bought a nice mix of stuff to try and tempt the good people of Malta. And we've already sold stuff. I'll do some more videos about that. Very cool. That's piranha.
So, Jonathan, we're here.
Hello.
We're in Malta. How are you feeling? Are you
I'm
good?
feeling very...
I noticed you've hit the monster early.
already on energy number 2.
Yeah.
Feeling very good now.
This man has worked so hard in order
To get these
the
guys
show
here.
and get us here. So thanks very much for that. We're having a great time. We're in Malta. The beach is just down there. I'm going for a swim in a bit in my
Leave the toys
speedos.
here with me and you can go for a swim, no
There you
worries.
go. We need to sell you some of these toys.
They'll all be gone. If I leave him with the toys, they'll all be gone, and he will lose them at sea. I don't know what's going on yet.
But we're having a great time. ToyCon Malta. Come and visit. Go on. Yeah, whatever.
My team is my Tottenham. My
Oh, well, no, if you told me that. 130.
Manchester, real.
130 euros next time, and 110. You support Spurs. His character building. So, what's your name?
Jason.
Jason. I had this as a kid. I've never seen this before. This is smoking.
Articulated, man.
Articulated, but blown plastic. He's trying to find the rest, and I think it's mission impossible. I've never seen one, but man, good luck with your search. That's amazing. I love it. Thanks for bringing it. That's awesome. People finding us some cool stuff here in Malta.
Let's do this. Okay, let's go. Go for it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Take me through. This is Mighty Max. These are the night ride racers. They're very good. We like them.
I don't want him.
We don't want that one.
I don't want him.
I agree.
I think he's... Yeah.
Okay.
He's weird. I don't like him.
I like this.
I like that.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. He's cool. Like, the weapons are bigger than him. You know, hard to tell a, you know...
That's
Right.
cool.
These two, I love. That's cool. Yeah, it's a matter of how much you want for them.
Give me a price.
He wants £1 million, he said.
Looks like.
I know this one's got potential around there, around here.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, thought I was hard. This one's...
This one's correct. This is all good.
No.
It's gone to the pot already, hasn't it? I don't know. I'm gonna have it.
Try.
Right.
They've been in the box for a while.
I know.
They can go back in the box.
I know. And we're going to meet up next time we come down.
Exactly.
I'm going to do 30, 25, because that's more broken around there. It's cold, but it isn't in that. Definitely 10 on that. 15.
No, I want 30-30. 30-30.
If you had a 30-30, I'd be interested. Go on.
Race that.
And 15.
Well, they're 10. They're 10 from that guy over there.
It's not this one. He doesn't have this one.
You know, I've got it. I've literally packed it in my bag. I've bought it already.
That's it. All right.
There you go, sir. There's mine.
It's different.
And look, mine is 10 euros on the back. There we go.
Mine is more colourful.
He needs one yellow. He needs his.
Go.
Right, okay.
30-30. I need 20. Yes.
You don't need.
I do.
30.
I'll give him 20 for that.
You'll
I
do
will
20
give
for
him
that.
20 for
All
that.
right. Johnny will do 20. I'll do 30 and 30 on those. You've got to do 10 on that for Johnny, because I've already got Johnny.
And 20.
10 and 20, so 30 off Johnny.
And that's how much is it? 60,
60,
80, 90, 130 with this.
No.
Come on. I took to the side for you. You did. I did. They were on the chest. Honestly. No, I'll send it to someone nice.
Yeah.
I like him.
Thanks, man. Let's give you some money.
Come on. End of day one. It's dark.
It is. It's dark, but we're bright and full of light because we've had a good day with lots of lovely friends here in Malta. It's really warm still, even though it's late in the evening.
Nice, man.
We're off home, back to the hotel, get some food, a couple of nice glasses of wine, nice kit, and then tomorrow we're back at it again.
What time are we back tomorrow? What time?
9.
9.
9, I think. 9 o'clock.
Rocking it.
Now, it may have been the music, but it feels like you just made me watch two drunk people negotiate over a couple of wrist races. nah.
It was a little bit like that. It was. I tell you what, I didn't realise that Johnny has got such a fine wine palate.
Okay.
I let Johnny choose wine every night because it was really good. He was like, I go, what are you going to get here? You're just going to get a little bit at the back of the throat there, just in there, at the front of the tongue. You'll be feeling, and he's just like, what? I'm just drinking it, mate. But no, Johnny knows his stuff, man.
Johnny is a bit of a wine aficionado. That is for sure.
That Toy Fair. Yeah, they're all ready. We were drunk. So it was like, you know, like you go to a normal toy fair and everything's done early in the morning and whatever.
Yeah.
Swear to God, it was just a party. It was literally just a party. It was like being on holiday. It was like a little bit. Joe had a real good time. We missed you, Dan. Obviously, and next time we're taking you if we get invited back, Jonathan. Just
to the warehouse rave, but with toys. I mean, I have to ask.
I got to put this comment
What? There we go. What level of Tetris packing had to take place for you guys to take essentially an entire stall of toys in 2 suitcases, 2 hand luggage, and backpacks? I guess.
Mate, it was really. There was some delicate. It was when you bought stuff and you go, yeah, that's great. Let's buy that. And then all of a sudden you go, hold on a minute. How are we going to get this back? How are we going to get this back? But we managed to do it. I don't want to spoil alert for the next part of the video because there's another part of that video.
I was going to say that's a top tip for anyone buying off Joe or Johnny in Malta in the future dates is later in the day, if you see any big items for sale, you can offer them basically nothing because they've got no way of getting it back home. So just throw pennies at them and they'll take it. But,
I sold my tablecloth.
Johnny sold those.
Look. Just to confirm, we're bringing Dan as well. He's coming as well.
I'll be the Bez. Give me some maracas, and I'll try and sell some stuff in the background.
Honestly, we found a great steakhouse. So that was the kind of thing. That was pretty amazing.
I have more queries, but we'll get to that after part 2 of the adventure. But we're gonna, in true, like we pretend we know what we're doing to keep people hooked. We're now going to switch. We're going to switch to a different short video of Joe doing some business in America, which he just got back from. So yeah, Johnny, let's see what Joe got up to after Malta in America.
The United States of America, Texas no less. As a family, we decided to have a little breakaway and combine it with buying some lovely toys as well. First stop, going to see my mate Rich Garza, just north of San Antonio.
Wow. It's pure chaos. I'm sorry, brother.
I love it, man. I love it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Rich.
Oh, yeah. That's an
amazing.
old school store display.
Yeah.
The whole shebang.
Yeah.
Look at these RoboForce. I love this line.
It's like it's just a bunch of hodgepodge stuff like that. If you
Great.
look at the very bottom.
Oh, Mr. T party hats. Wow.
Yeah, I deal with a lot of like see, look at those are like party.
Voltron.
These are party bags, like where for kids for like popcorn and stuff.
Yeah, definitely on the right.
I like dealing in oddities.
Yeah.
More than like, I like dealing in oddities more than like stuff you will recognize right away. I like dealing with the rack toys.
Smurf tattoos.
You know, I have Smurf shoelaces.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
Amazing.
It's like I have candy from 1993 from Jurassic Park. Like, I love stuff that's supposed to be disposable.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing, and you're not gonna believe this, but I got this whole thing. I got it for free.
Wow.
Yeah, my buddy called me and told me they found it in a dumpster, and he's like, "You want it?" I was like, "I'll drive up to Dallas for that." So
Yeah.
I drove up there for it, and I got it for free.
Wow, man.
Somebody actually threw that stuff out. I mean, people are crazy, brother.
Mad, man. Put it in the bin. Stuff like this is so cool. Look at these. These are amazing. Full set Turtles cookie jars. When empty, used as a coin bank.
Yeah.
Recycling, 90s style.
This is awesome.
And they each have a certificate, so they're like garbage pail.
Pretty
they
much.
Sort of set the scene, didn't
You
they?
don't see them. You see them loose. You'll see them without their eyebrow. These eye
Mate,
bandages.
I've got to put them in my pile. They're smoking. They're so
can
cool.
work on that,
Love
yeah.
it, man. Love it. So you need a Teddy Ruxpin? How about Grubby?
That's and Rich. Sorry.
What's up, guys?
And then look, more Teddy Ruxpins, another grubby. Brilliant. Too big for me to get on the plane home, although I can use it as a cuddle buddy on the flight.
They're pretty heavy.
They are hefty, man.
Rich has some amazing stuff. The amount of variety he's got, from gaming right through to modern day, and including lots of that lovely vintage as well. I was really in my element here, picking through over a number of hours. I could have spent days in there just digging. So we've had a great time with Rich and Joey. Bought lots of toys. I'll show you more of those in a minute.
Yes.
But I could have spent a lot more. So now there's talk of shipping containers.
I know.
Oh my life.
Good Lord.
So yeah, living the dream, man. It's amazing. Texas is awesome. It's been a beautiful journey so far. We'll see what else we get up
Glad
to.
you came out, buddy. It's been fun.
It's been fun, man.
Take it easy, Joe. Be safe. Take care, buddy. Love ya.
It was great to see Rich, and picked up some amazing bargains along the way. Look at this little lot. Some amazing toy joy. Love it.
So this is home for the week. Lovely house. The Airbnb. The car, yes, I am definitely compensating for something with that. Didn't mean to book it. They upgraded us because we rated 2 hours for it. So we got that massive thing, which is flipping amazing. Anyway, good first day buying, just day one done. Rich is amazing. Like, I know when you do these things, but you sort of go, oh, great guy. But like, genuinely, I just love the guy. He's just such a good person. Yeah, a rather joyous man. I love him. Anyway, back with more tomorrow. See what else we find.
Oh man, that is right up your street. That sort of collection. I'm not a lover, as you know, or I try not to be, of like merchandise style stuff. And I'm like, yeah. Whoa, Mr. T party hats.
Yeah,
I'm right in, I'm straight in.
What you don't see is, because like, the second part of the video kind of goes into a bit more, but there's just so much stuff.
Yeah, so
much stuff, and I can't tell you, Rich Garza is just I feel like I've got a kindred spirit. Like if he was here, he'd be on this with us. You know, he's like one of them guys that you just love straight away. And he's just him and his brother Joey. I love them. They're brilliant, just ace people. And you know, as regards to, I'm sending him some bits back. He's literally messaged me today. Joe, I found some more stuff for you. I'm like, this is amazing.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, it's brilliant.
Oh, so are you going to look to get some more, like you say, deals done, sort of send stuff over, get him stuff over? Perfect.
Yeah, I bought off him before, like online, but it's always a little bit, when you haven't met the person physically, it's kind of like that whole thing of, and I like buying stuff when I'm there. I like seeing it and picking it up. But I look back on the video and went, why didn't I buy that?
Because
taters.
You can't take it all back, right? Like,
man. But it was those, them big, massive, there's those two really big Iron Giants.
Yeah.
Iron Giant, and there's a Forbidden Planet robot. And they're huge. And I was just like, but they were just so cheap. I just thought, I can't leave them.
I'll take them out of the packaging, snap them in half, and glue them back together in Leicester. It'll be absolutely fine.
No, but they weren't in the packaging. But they were like, I managed to put so many smalls down the side of the boxes. I'm sure whoever buys them will find some sort of leaflet off something or something like that. It was so tightly packed.
Can I ask a technical question, which probably no one cares about, but it always pops into my mind? So when you drove away in your giant 75-litre truck, were the guys filming you and sent it to you, or did you have to do the drive of shame, come back round and get your phone off them?
No, Rich videoed it, and I just saw him video as I left, so I had no idea what he was going to say or what happened. I just said, "Can you send me that video?" So he sent it me.
That I always think about that stuff, but I'm like, you see it in any kind of like documentary style thing when people like drive by and they film them, and you're like, well, they're gonna have to wait now for them to get back in the car and catch up.
Yeah, voiceover, because the original voiceover was, "Oh, you paid $20 for them stupid."
Yeah. It was all like, so
it was mate, find some more junk and we'll sell it to Joe. We'll get rid of it, get it out of the country.
Well, he has literally. He's put foot reach out and goes to the people. He's just a real stellar guy. I just really like him. But that's how videos work. You do have to kind of normally, if you were filming something like that, you'd need road shots, you'll need drone shots and all that. And it's not you're not really going anywhere when you're doing that drone shot. You've just got to kind of find somewhere that's suitable to actually do the drone shots.
Not me, mate.
It tells the story. It's how it tells the story.
Not me. As Johnny and Sammy will say, I film on a potato. My one megapixel potato. That's how I get filming done. One shot, one take, doesn't matter. Get it out there, proper, raw. I'm the.
Sammy's gone in the background. Sammy's moderating this whole lot going on.
My Nokia potato. That's how I film stuff. I'm starting something. Again, I have more questions, but let's move back to Malta. And after this, Johnny's actually got a couple of little giveaway bits and pieces that he brought back from Malta. But let's get part 2 of Malta done so I can quiz you.
There is another story to Malta as well, which we might actually.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's like that. Something to look forward to anyway, people.
Good morning, you lovely people. John here. So this is day 2 of ToyCon. Joe's off getting some coffee. It's a bit quiet at the minute because we're about to open soon. It's early in the morning, long day, but I've had a good day. So early start buys this morning. So let me see if I can flip the camera around. Hang on. Oh, can I flip it around? No, I can't. Typical. So we might have to do this funny. So check these out then. So these are Mighty Max saucers. Flying saucers, bootlegs, Mighty Maxes type things. But they're wicked. I love them. I love them. Look. Look at them bad boys. Oh dear Lord, what have I bought? What crap have I bought this time? Look. Quite a few of them. Hello.
Bargains to be had, people. Bargains to be had.
So we're on day 2. Yeah, they've left. So we're on day 2. We've sold a lot.
You've done really well this one.
We've both done well.
We bought some cool stuff. Let me show you this. How cool is he?
Woohoo!
He's amazing. Look at that. He's so cool. I do love him. He's brilliant. And then
Edward the dinosaur.
some other bits and bobs.
He is a dinosaur. He is a dinosaur.
Yeah. Part man, part dinosaur. That's just due to his political views, not his head.
That is a Denver the Last Dinosaur lot about, like, on it.
Other things? Oh,
Yes. Now you're seeing all the cool stuff.
Oh, look at that. Now, it's unbroken here, but it's not without issues, as they often are.
They're
It's a little
delicate.
bit- They're very delicate, both in their feelings and literally. He's got one slightly glued leg, but we're not going to hold that against him. He's still a kick-ass toy. Look at him.
Ah, you don't see
Great.
him, do you?
No, you don't.
There you go. Kicking ass.
2 or 3 more at home, and then that's it. All gone. So yeah, that's good. So that's only for €40. There you go.
Mr. Claude used to come to Camden all the time.
Yeah.
And we've done many trades. So today, we're doing a little trade. He's brought us this one. How I am going to get this in my suitcase, dude, I do not know.
You monster, Claude.
I can't.
Or is it Monster Roy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's having another beer, he's louder. He's worked hard today.
It's that kind of day.
Yeah. So today's been all about buying, really. Or at least trading. So we've had some lovely trade-ins. That's beautiful. I thought it was worth more. I mean, it's still not a cheap thing to buy. But it's not as worth as much I
It's
thought.
kind of rubbish, but I like it.
Yeah, that's amazing. I didn't realise quite how much they went for. That's awesome.
Now that is amazing. That is amazing. It's like the head part. It's just the head part, look. Then this bit is its own little ship. It's so cool, man. So cool. I love that.
They did like you know the Shogun Warrior diecast by Poppy.
Yeah.
They similar in name.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. So we've had loads of stuff in without realising. We're pretty good. Been really good.
Tired now.
Tired now. We're getting there. We're getting there. We start packing soon. Cut to packing cases.
€30.
What do you get?
I'm just having to sell things because I've got everything's full, and I bought too much stuff again, which is a problem. So yeah, got €30. So
We don't know where that's going.
Maybe you could wear it underneath your hat. You haven't bought yet.
Put in my onesie.
Like headphones. If you've got a small head, it works. You'd have to have a really small head. Luckily, you've got a small head. It's brilliant.
I have got a little head today. And we couldn't turn it down because it was a good deal. So
Soggy boggling.
let's go in there to try and pad that. I mean, there's a few beers behind, but ignore them.
Right. Hey! There you go, mate. There you go. They're taking our clothes off our back.
Viva
here in
Malta!
Malta.
Viva.
There we go. €50. You're happy, man.
You okay? We love you.
I love it. I love it.
ToyCon Malta. What an event. We've had a great time, haven't we?
Yeah, real good.
Absolutely brilliant. So we want to say thank you to the people of Malta for the amazing, amazing welcome we've had. We've had a great time.
Yeah.
If you're going to come because, as you can see, it's beautiful and the people are amazing and you've got to go to a toy show as well. So
Toys.
next year,
Toys.
come join us at ToyCon Malta because we'll probably be here, won't we?
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Thank you, everyone.
Right. I have a burning question, Joe. Knowing that you had limited space to take stuff back, knowing that you still hadn't sold enough to take stuff back, why would you pick the most delicate, fragile pterodactyl in the room to try and get? I understand the kind of loose figures and stuff, but
Right. Now you're right to ask that. And if he was in one piece, what you didn't see, he was so broken that not only did his legs come off, but his wings came off as well. So he basically packed away in the case, and I put his head in something else. We were masters of display and of putting things in cases. So we just built a little thing for his head to go in, which protected his head, and the rest of him came apart anyway. So it was fine. We also used, and you'll see this on social media. Johnny had a Roton from Universe line, the spinny one, and we couldn't because he never stands up, does he? So we used a Stella Cam and put him in the top of there because he's well hard, isn't he? He's well hard. So he's in the top of the Stella Cam. So recommended display. I wouldn't recommend Stella to anyone. She's lovely.
Tip it out. Display, lovely.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I stand corrected. I got to say as well, looking at some of the bits you bought, I know bootlegs, knockoffs, that sort of stuff are really getting a renewed popularity. In the chat, I had that. If you're interested, if you watch this and you're interested in bootlegs and knockoffs, make sure you follow in. I had that.
Man.
He knows his business when it comes to knockoffs and bootlegs, and he is someone that we go to and go, mate, what's this? So I had that on Instagram.
You need those people, Dan, don't you? You need those people. Like for you, we go to you for Mad Balls, and it is really helpful doing that. But I sold Turbodactyl, sold to my mate Craig, so that's gone. So that went straight away. But I was protecting that head because every one I've had, all the heads, when they've been loose and they've been a bit damaged, it's normally the head that's gone. But this time, issues with the legs.
My question is, what's the overall toy scene like in Malta? Is it thriving? Is there a big toy? Because I can imagine it being an island. What's on there is what's on there, and once it's left, and obviously it kind of comes in out. Is there a thriving toy scene there?
Can I do this for Joe?
Yeah.
Right. Jonathan and the team he's created around him, the sets of Toy-Con, are genuinely putting the toy collecting genre on the map. What they are doing is brilliant. I think that, yes, there was a lot of new stuff, Funko Pops. There was a lot of stuff that me and Joe, I will admit, kind of roll our eyes at, if I'm perfectly honest with you, because there's no point.
You need it, mate. Entry level, you need it. You've got to bring kids in to get into old stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But the guys that we met over there, Bab, they're so enthusiastic. They love it. They haven't got maybe as jaded as possibly some of us have in the UK at all. They're still loving it. They're passionate about it. What they're finding on the island's incredible. What's coming down from Italy through Sicily is incredible. Good luck to them. I support them 100%. I thought it was brilliant. I got caps.
So, on that note, thank you for the Toy-Con guys. We'll obviously keep promoting that and promote it next year and all that good stuff. Johnny bought back or stole, we don't know, or given, we don't know. We're not asking questions. Some Toy-Con cups. What do you want to do with them, Johnny? If anyone in the chat wants a Toy-Con cup, get in touch with me. I think you got three.
I got 3. I like the color one though. Okay, I will give it away.
I don't know if it's just me. Your picture has got incredibly pixelated.
You are very pixelated.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's dodgy internet. So there you go. I got caps and I got stickers because they did Amigo stickers for us and everything.
Amazing.
So we got 3 caps and a sticker. So like that. And literally anybody that comments, first ones to comment, let us know, and they can have message us, send us your address.
In the UK.
Not in Malta.
Not in Malta. We're not sending them back. And if you want to clone either Johnny or myself, they are probably the cups we drank from.
I've washed them all. They go in the dishwasher. I checked.
I know, but my DNA is pretty strong, mate.
So there we go. If you want a sippy cup, a Toy-Con Malta sippy cup, stick a comment in the chat or get in touch with Johnny. He has 3. When they're gone, they're gone. We won't get into it now, but they have been washed and they would be washed because I'm going to say one thing to everyone, especially Johnny: do not eat old sausages when you're out and about. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So they've been cleaned, they've been washed, they're all good. Johnny had quite a dicky tummy, but he is over it, obviously, at this point.
That was the understatement of the year. It's the worst. I'm having to go undergo counselling after that. It was horrendous.
You're not the only one.
I can't really go into too much detail.
Your manager is as well.
Hey. But yeah, it was. Bless him. He was so poorly on the Sunday night. It was absolutely horrendous. So yeah, bless him. He was very, very poorly young man.
I thought I was dying, Joe. I thought I was dying.
I know, but listen, we've been through everything together now, so we're stuck together. So that's how it is.
Toy bros, maybe even toy amigos. One could say. Yeah, it's weird, and fair play to both of you because as Rai, who was with us obviously in Madrid, will testify, flying back anywhere when you are suffering from food poisoning is not a fun time. So yeah, well done for getting through that, both of you.
We did it. Next time we're taking you. What? We're taking you next time. I'm taking.
Yeah, you can clean up after him.
As I say, it sounds like a threat. Are you gonna make me? Do I have to take a bite of all the food before I pass it on?
Yeah, like they do it, like tasted it. Go on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, we're moving on to happier times, and we're going to get on to the second part of Joe's USA trip. So, yeah, what did you get up to?
So we're in San Antonio. We're off to one of 3, maybe 2, maybe 3 shops we hope to go to today. We're on the outskirts here, and this is the one I think, judging by the photos, I think this might be the best one we've got to look at. So. Go look at some shops, buy some toys. That's the plan for today. And then we've got a basketball game tonight. It's going to be great. First up was Toy Hunters San Antonio. So, it looks like a big one. And also there's a hobby shop next door. So we've got 2 to check out in the same place. Lots of parking. Like it already. Come on Noah. Go on then, big jump down. Go on then, jump. Good boy. This shot, massive. It just goes on down there. It's brilliant. Well, Dylan, son, I've not found anything yet, but I've seen lots. So I'm kind of like, I'm just a bit overawed. There's so much to see. I'm trying to get a feel for you know, you walk in a shop, you can't get a feel for it straight away. Because this one's so big, I feel like I need to do a few laps. But yeah, it's great stuff. I'm in the other corner of the shop and just stumbled across this. Look at that. It's really cool. I think it's some sort of like door guard thing. It's not old, but it looks so cool. I wonder what it does. That's brilliant. Okay, I've turned him off. It's still going. I think it stopped. So in here, overhung with the wonderful Mars Attacks figures, which are just fantastic, we've got some lovely vintage 12-inch figures. You can buy them all here. Kitty O'Neill, Laverne and Shirley, $6 Million Man, that's lovely. Lovely Diana Ross, without her Supremes. Thunderstick. I've got to say though, prices are a little bit higher than I'd expect. Certainly I've got one of these in the shop and it's nowhere near that sort of money. So we might be struggling to find much to buy, but nevertheless, as a place to go, it's flipping awesome. I just need to find something, because I want to buy something. I don't go being here without buying something, right? I've got to buy something. Must buy something.
We said Larry for a second.
No, not Larry. Larry Legend.
I know. You were screaming. I thought you were on about Larry Markin.
No, not Larry Markin, you melt. What? Larry Bird.
Is that vintage stuff?
Any adventure people in there?
Adventure people? No.
Excuse me.
No, you can't go in there. Wow. Wow.
But it's kind of it got kind of filled up.
Yeah, it does do.
How much is the Mimic Cube?
This one right here, buddy.
Tag there.
$40.
What, Mimic Cube?
Yeah. It's a whole...
You're not allowed to see this bit yet. This is for next time, apparently. So yeah. What a treat. Lots of toy joy in there. So this is my pile. And unfortunately, Noah's here. So this is Noah's pile. And this was being restricted, apparently. So anything I ever make on any of these toys, please don't begrudge me, because Noah will spend it all.
What do you think about spending it all now?
Choo-choo.
That's your wise words.
Well, we had a great time at Toy Hunters at San Antonio. First of all, I thought, I'm not going to be able to find anything in here. Prices seemed up there, and I think on some things they are. But amazing guys did us a lovely deal. So actually, it worked out really, really well. Always beware in the US, you have to do a little bit of sales tax on top, but I'm really pleased with what I got. That turtle set is amazing. So yeah, cool stuff and lovely people, and I'm definitely going to come back. Ted, why is America so great? Just asking. Good grief. So I'm back from the US of A, back home, where I belong, in my shop. And I've got 2 big boxes. Believe it or not, this box here, full of stuff. This box here, full of stuff. And my pants made it home. We got all the stuff done, everything packed. However, the curveball to all this was that we had some parcels delivered, but due to the immense flooding that took place in Texas during that week, those parcels are nowhere to be seen. So we don't know where they are. They're hopefully going to get sent to us one day. So maybe we'll have to do an update at a later date with those in it as well, because we've got more stuff still from the US of A still to come back. So yeah, 2 massive boxes all in your luggage. You can do it too. Get yourself to America. Have an amazing time. I certainly did. We'll see you soon. With that, back to the studio.
Have the parcels turned up is my question.
No.
Oh.
No. Don't know where they are. There's one.
Really?
I know where one is. One's been taken back to the post office and returned. So that'll go back to my friend Justin in the States. The other one, I don't know. I still can't trace that because the flooding, that rain you saw carried on for an entire 24 hours. So
Wow.
it was kind of crazy. But we were right on the Mexican border. So we stopped in a place called Edinburgh. It might be Edinburgh, but there's no H on the end. Edinburgh. And we went and watched the basketball team there because we've got a relative there. Well, friend that we've kind of adopted that is there. So we went to see him, spent a few days with him. And then we went up to San Antonio and it was brilliant. But the flooding and it was just one of those trips where we only went for 8-9 days and it was action packed from start to finish.
So Clive Calculator, solid name, in the chat just asked, did you manage to make it to Dallas Vintage Toys this trip?
No, see, this is what they don't tell you in Britain. Texas is quite big, and Dallas was a long way. So we went to, I would give a shout out to another couple of places actually. The place in McAllen, Texas, I think it's called Big Boys Toys and Collectibles. And then the other one, which I need to find the name of, which was really lovely, was Buddy's Toys in San Antonio. Now, the guys at Buddy's Toys were really great. They made like a little thing for Noah, 3D printed him some stuff. And they've got a really different shop. It's almost like a little collective. Yeah. And they do lots of new stuff as well. The odd bit of modern. I got a nice Gamorrean Guard 12-inch figure from the sort of the reboot sort of era lines. Yeah. But he's tough to get. And a couple other bits. And Dylan got some nice basketball autographs and stuff from there.
For me, the highlight of the trip,
Sorry.
the highlight of that video, the highlight was the choo-choo. And if Noah doesn't get his own toy shop TV show, what is going on?
Honestly,
if we know one thing, it's that Noah does not muck around when it comes to Hot Wheels.
Oh my
Lord. Boy loves his Hot Wheels.
Like that is so like unbelievably not what he bought. He bought so much more. Because that was pile one. I went out there, but the guys, I tell you what, the one thing I would say to everyone there, once they realise that you're like genuine and you're nice, they'll look after you on price. And it was really, in all the shops, they were just like, how can we help? It was really nice. I can't wait to go back. I'll go back to all those shops I went to. I've got to say the one in McAllen, right down in the south, was a lot more expensive than I thought it would. But then because of the UK differences at Big Boys, there was like things like Cat's Lair. There was 2 Cat's Lairs in there, 2. And I didn't buy any of them because I couldn't fit them in my luggage. But one, there was a box one at $1,300.
Oh,
$1,300. I couldn't buy it. I was like, oh, this is awful. I ended up buying like a card of Skeleton Warrior and some other bits from there, but it was only like bits and bobs. I was like, oh, this is rubbish. I want to buy that.
It's only pencil toppers.
PVCs, guys. And it also, that video answered the question. If you're ever in a shop with Halloween decorations and the super loud, annoying ones are all going off, and you think, what kind of person turns these on? Well, now we know. Now we know, Joe.
I actually bought it as well. You didn't see that. It's in the shop.
That's outrageous.
It's so, and that tune is so catchy. That tune is so catchy.
I'm sure.
Rastamat will tell you as soon as it comes on, he's like, oh man, turn that thing off.
I'm sure it haunts his dreams. On that note, on dream haunting, we've got a sting because we're going to talk about other people's collections for a minute.
Hey.
Self-respect.
All right, that's pro, isn't it? That's a pro sting, right? Have you guys all got your you got your little votey things? Because we're going to do it. We're going to do self-respect, and I'm going to be real nice today because I need people to buy things off me at NEC. So, up first, although I promised, no more Mad Balls and gross out toys for a while. This is too good. This is too good not to show. This is Ryan Price, who has some lovely bits in there. Man after my own heart with a Showtime Beetlejuice. The only one that I kept on card as well because it's such a classic figure. A little Garbage Pail Kid tucked in there, lovely, beautiful case. All of it's lovely cased. And I believe, Johnny, you told me that the Mad Ball in there, the single Mad Ball, is a Mondo prototype, and that would be the prototype for this Mondo bad boy. So that's really, really cool. And a graded up Oculus head popper, which I think is an 85 grade, although grading means nothing to me. It's still cased lovely. I'm into it. Johnny, talk to me.
Well, do you know what for me, this is an example of good casing. Even the monsters in my packet is in a case. Like, I mean, he literally bought yesterday. He bought the Mighty Max off me yesterday, which is from the Malta. Go back and watch that if you missed it earlier. But for me, he's got great lighting on it. He's got some other amazing shelves, but I'm glad he sent this one in because it highlights the import for me. Stick something in a case, it protects it, it keeps its value, and it looks so good, doesn't it?
And levels. You see the Universal Monsters are raised above the back so you can see them. Parker. Yeah. Joe, what are you saying?
I like it, but I want to see a bit more around the front, a bit more decoration.
It's fair enough.
That's how I feel. I just want a little bit, I think, like a little loose, like a boggling or something on there and a couple of figures here, it then sets it off. Obviously I love the fact he's boxed a monster in my pocket. That's really cool.
I do like that.
Straightening cards out, sticking them in the, especially actual custom size acrylic cases, it does absolute wonders. So I'm into it. I like everything there. Trash bag bunch, not the Spanish writing ones that we've been accustomed to seeing so much after.
I think those Spanish ones are rare now, aren't they?
I'm pretty sure they're double value because they're foreign. But
I might just know a guy that might be bringing some to NEC.
We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
All right. I'm voting, and I'm voting with my gross out heart. I'm giving it an 8 because I like everything that's there, and I like the lights. 2.7 points. That's very consistent. We like that.
Professionals. Well, some things.
It's the lighting as well. Lighting does make a difference. He's put the strips in.
It does.
In.
A nice glass.
Anyway.
A nice glass
Next.
Cases.
I really like this one.
Okay. This is Army Branford. This is Rastamats. I say better half.
It's Amy Brand Army. She's not in the army.
Did I say army?
You did.
Blimey,
you read it, didn't you?
I've read it down.
Read it?
I did. I just read it like I've written it. Amy Branford with a hell of a lot of ETs. I've got
to be really unbiased for this, haven't I? Because I love Amy.
You have, because we all do, but this is also this might affect your working relationship.
Yeah. Good here. Okay. I know where I'm at.
I'm going to say this, right? Is that... I can't zoom in on this. What's the little ET down the bottom? Is that a Lego figure? It is,
it is. That's a Chinese bootleg ET Lego. I love the variation of ETs. My favourite one, if you sort of second in, bottom left, it looks genuinely like threatening. It's like that.
That's like Alien crossed with
yeah. It's like it's got the proper ET fingers.
But what I love about ET, there's so much to collect, like the knockoffs and stuff like that, the weird stuff.
Yeah.
Because you've come really close to the camera, Johnny, and you're pixelated slightly.
Yeah.
You look like a fisherman that would like doing a fishing show
with the hat. Yeah,
yeah.
The more I look at these ETs, the more they look like evil, and I'm into it. I'm more into it the more I look at them. Like one of them's got no pupils, the one with the red jumper on. There's one with a suspiciously long neck, countered by the one with no neck at all down the bottom. This is great. This is brilliant.
So we now all like ET more than we did before. So that's a good shelf.
I think I said to you guys in Madrid, in the shop that we met up in, there was the thing I liked the most in there was a bootleg ET on card, and we all know ET is famous for having no neck. It was just like that. It was crazy.
What I like is I want to know what that ET's reading in that book. The box.
Yeah.
What on earth's in there?
I'm done. I'm voting.
I am.
Go on, Joe. What you got? 7.5 from Joe. Johnny? He's got 6.
He's a horrible man.
I'm splitting the difference.
I am an horrible man. I am an horrible man because I've got a couple of ETs I want to sell and that I reckon can push it up to 7.5.
There's always a deal.
Always a deal. Next one.
You got to like ET to like that shelf.
I tell you what, I look back at the ETs and I'm sure they've changed eye position.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, turn that one off. Get rid of it.
It's a cursed ET shelf. I'm into it.
Oh.
Okay, this particular shelf. This is someone we all know, Lee from Cheltenham Vintage Toys. I don't have a fun fact about Lee other than when I saw him the other week in London, he gave me one of these spooky eyeballs, which I enjoyed. Show me.
No,
the eyeballs. You know, I can't turn it around
with the liquid inside. Yeah, go
that you roll around. Anyway, so Lee from Cheltenham Vintage Toys, who will be at NEC next Sunday. So in fact, one of the, I guess, crown pieces of this particular shot is the weird hand castle, which we've established is the ECO, I don't know, ECO, I don't know, the monster castle, which people often use to display bootleg figures. But this one is a custom one, and he actually has another one that he'll be looking to shift next Sunday. So if anyone's at NEC and wants a hand monster castle, go and speak to the man. We've got all sorts of cool stuff there.
I am a sucker for any sort of rubbish playset, and this really does. This really does take the biscuit. There's some lovely stuff on there. The School Warrior. There's some really rare, really nice bootleggy type. Well, what you describe as bootleggy type figures on there.
Yeah.
I tell you what he needs. That Space Cowboy. You know the guy, the Zodiac toys. That look amazing on there.
Oh, I was going to say, you know what you need?
Chris Melbourne had one. He didn't know what it was, and he came to me at Doncaster. You remember? He said, "What's this?" And I went, it's amazing. Let me buy it. He didn't let me buy it. Never mind.
What you need, Lee, in my opinion, is a backdrop.
Yeah,
that's what you need.
And lights.
Yeah, that's the only reason. I mean, I've kind of got a mark for the toys and a mark for the shelf.
Well, this is it. This is the thing, right? We're talking. We got some awesome fiendish feet. Lost my train of thought there. We got some. Yeah. We got a Primal Rage monkey. We got when I had that in the chat says that's an expensive shelf. You know there is some deluxe bootleg knockoffy kind of, I guess, bootleg figures in there. But we also judge the shelf, the presentation itself.
Yeah. Once you start zooming into that, there is other figures hidden that you can't quite see anything. And that's the problem. The photo, I mean, it looks like it was taken on your phone, Dan. Not being funny. It's very, very poor photo, resolution. So it's difficult, but I love the toys. I don't like the shelf.
And on that, I'm giving it. That's a weird 8, isn't it? I'm giving it 8, but my heart says 7.5. But not because of the quality of the toy, because of the shelf itself. But the toys in there are so good. I'm sticking with my 8.
I would have given it a 9, but I'm going to give it an 8.
I would if it had lights, and the photograph. Yeah, just if it was displayed a bit differently, it'd be a 9. It's incredible.
Yeah. Incredible toys. This is the best toy shelf. I'd argue this is probably one of the better toy shelves we've seen on the whole.
Yeah,
with
I
regards
agree.
to quality of toy.
I agree.
Johnny, you went 7.5, yeah?
I went 7.5, but only because I would like some lights on it. I am hard on that stuff. I've spent a fortune on my cabinets. Like,
I know. Okay, and then lastly, we have a very simple shelf, but I've got a lot of love for this shelf. So this is Adam Shear's.
yeah.
Respect for leaving. I think that thing in the bottom corner is one of those pokey things that you put into a mobile phone to reset.
Yes.
But let's ignore that. I got all the time in the world for this because
I'm a sucker for anybody that puts like a memory stick on a shelf.
Yeah.
There's a memory stick on there. I'm in.
I just we'll ignore the memory stick and the phone pokey. What I'm saying is, if you were going to basically encapsulate pretty much 80s, early 90s nostalgic toys, you've kind of smashed it with regards to, you've got your Turtles. I can see Legion of Doom. I can see Bret Hitman Hart, Legion of Doom. So you've got your Hasbro wrestlers. I can see some Thundercats. I can see the big two He-Man on their steeds. A little bit of Mask and some Transformers. Done. Little shelf, big aspirations. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is a budget shelf.
Yeah,
it shows that anybody that if you've got a shelf and it's displayed well, because I mean, like if you look at that prime's broken. But the fact is, as a display piece and as a memory, and that, you know, it's got a memory card on it, but the actual shelf itself is full of memories, and that's
there we go. It was subliminal, saying the memory card is relating to the memory, and you got to reset your expectations with the little phone pin, all of that. I'm loving it.
Reset that, and then you know, it's the key to our hearts and all that. Yeah, we know.
I'm telling you, little shelf. Big vibes. Oh, Lee's just put him a chat. He's moving house, so he's going to redo his shelf and resend. Yes, Lee. Update when you've done that.
Big shout out to Blades as well. Blades is watching. Love you, Blades.
Oh, Blades, what a legend.
Always.
Anyway, keep going.
Sir Clive Calculator, I've just seen the comment. Sir Clive Calculator recommended Bucky's for brisket and pulled pork sandwiches. We went to Bucky's. It was amazing. We did a detour just to go to Bucky's. It is amazing. Massive.
I'm a 4 a.m. IHOP man myself, but it's just
Bucky's, mate. If you've not been to a Bucky's, you're not lived, mate. I'm telling you.
I haven't. I'm hitting it with a 7 just because I like what's on the shelf. It's nice and light. There's no real, other than the actual clutter. There's no clutter. You've got the backing of the Turtles things. I'm hitting it with a 7. It's happening. 6.5 and a 7. We sound like we feel like we're aligned this week, guys. This is good.
We are.
I did put an extra 5 on that one because I was like, yeah, it's cool. I like it, and it's a nice panther. Oh, it's a really nice panther.
I just think it's like when you're doing this. I think a lot of the time we can be overawed by amazing toys and see all these amazing things, and we do love to see amazing toys. But sometimes just seeing that selection of those few bits and bobs of just somebody's like little shelf, somebody's little that's what it's about, man.
Well, and a lot of it comes down to sort of like obviously personal taste, but also what they mean to. I mean, if I got rid of all my toys, one of the last toys I'd probably get rid of is the Spawn Violator clown, the plastic one with his hand up with the big turkey leg. Right? It's not a good toy. It's not a good line. But it's the first toy that I bought with like my own money in like the early 90s. Do you know what I mean? Like I had toys in the 80s, but it was one of the first ones I bought and opened myself, sort of thing. And I've still got that in. It's that one sort of thing. So yeah. This week, lovely 4 shelves, but he pulled it over the line with the quality of the goods on the shelf, and we promised a reshelf. Lee, Cheltenham Vintage, you are the winner of this week. So hit Monkey or Joe up for a £10 something.
And a discount.
And a sticker. You can have a sippy cup as well if you want one.
Yeah. We can send you whatever. We can send you postcards. We can send you whatever, man. We can sort it out. Also, can we just say, if you want to send in your shelf respect to us, please send it in. Just remember, it is a shelf. It's not a cabinet, not an area. This is just a shelf.
And I'm also putting out there that our next live stream is on May the 4th, which yes, traditionally is May the 4th be with you, etc., etc. So if we get some, I'm happy to do a pure Star Wars shelf respect. So send us your Star Wars shelves in. But pre-warning and fair warning, if I see, for me, one mini rig gets you 0. That's it. You can put it out there.
What about hold on a minute. What about the body rigs? You can't. The body rigs are amazing, and also mini rigs. And I'm not having it. Mini rigs are cool.
Then you can score them 10, Joe. But one mini rig gets a 0 from me. Not a 0, but we'll be criticised because mini rigs are
like I do on Detolf. You're doing it on mini rigs.
Yep. Hate them. Absolutely hate them. Do you know what I think that what it looks like the Homomobile with like the dome? It's weird. They're weird. The scale's wrong.
Scale, in it. It's the scale.
Too.
Why is the Imperial shuttle this big, and then why is the one this big in the mini rig? Shall we do this? Not this boarding. Come on.
No, it's
Come on.
All right. What we got coming up? Okay, so it's the big NEC on Sunday. I'll be there. Let's vintage all my guys, the people that I love and hang out with. Andy's Toys and Models, Empire Toys, Rise Toys and Stuff, Bugsy's, Toy Crusader, Mad Max Toys, all of them. There's loads of them there. Leicester Vintage. Joe will be there.
I'll be
it's
there.
A big one. It's a big one. Yeah. Well, it's a big one. But if you're a proper toy guy, if you're a proper toy fan, you'll sack off the NEC and go and see Johnny at the Northern Toy Fair in Gateshead, which is also
come on,
genuinely good toy fair. So if you're up north, Gateshead. If you're south or Midlands, NEC. If you are some kind of legend, go to both. If you manage to get to both, you'll get a free gift from one of us. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. If you could do the double and get a selfie with all three of us, we'll do a gift.
And it might be a sippy cup. We'll see. On Sunday, the following Sunday, the 20th, we got the Barry Potter Coventry and Enfield. Was that on a Sunday? I might have got that wrong. I apologise. That might be on Saturday the 19th if it's the third Saturday. Check out London Toy Shop, see when they're doing theirs. Sunday the 27th of April, Southend-on-Sea Toy Collective. Great guys. And I think that's the second one of theirs that they're doing. First one went really well in Hadley. Barry Potter in Bolton and Totten, Andy's Totten Toy Fair. Thursday the 1st of May.
Really good toy fair.
Tom's great. Yeah, Tom's fantastic. Lots of good sellers there. Lots of good guys. And Andy's great himself. Thursday the 1st of May, or the first Thursday of every month, is always the Leicester Vintage 5 o'clock club. Make sure you get down to that if you're in the area. Really good hangs, really good times.
Matt and Amy run that, and it's just an amazing. It's a great night. It's a great night.
That's proper. Saturday the 3rd of May, Northern Toy Fairs in Musselburgh. We had a good fun time, didn't we, last time we did that, Johnny? Up in Edinburgh. That was good. And then, we're back on...
toys, but you'll never take our money.
They didn't take my toys, Johnny. That was the problem, because my toys are too weird to be bought. Come and see me. In fact, I have a live stream this Wednesday, the 9th. Myself, Andy, and Aaron will be doing a Toy Division live stream on Wednesday at 8:30, where we're going to actually try and tease you with or tempt you to buy some of the quality goods that we're taking to NEC. So check out the Toy Division live stream this Wednesday at 8:30 for me and Aaron, or just general chatter and showing some stuff. And then we're back again doing this madness on Sunday the 4th of May. It's been good. It's been emotional. And thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. We're a bit over, and I apologise for that. But we had a lot to talk about.
I love doing this for you guys. It's real good.
It's really good.
We're literally about to press the done button, and Johnny's camera sorted itself out.
I know.
HD clear now, mate.
Finally buffered. Speaking of which, it's about time we buffered off. So
thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for joining, as always. I'll see you all soon. Hopefully we'll see you at NEC on Wednesday on Sunday, or you'll see Johnny in Gateshead, or both. And I'll see you on Wednesday for the live stream on Toy Division, if you're keen.
Stupid Quips, it's a show that geeks won't get enough of. Toys galore. All over the floor, we'll show you what we do with our time. Sit back and chill, cause it's all retro still. It's the Toy Amigos Live Monthly Show.